Hey guys, so I thought I should probably do this video explaining the whole Christmas colors thing before I completely forget about it, as it's very typical in my life when I say I'm going to do something and don't write it down. So, this is very kind of not really related to anything that was really the point of last video, but it came up. So, in Christian churches, specifically very popular in the Orthodox and Eastern Catholic churches, they have icons, which are paintings done in a very specific way of, Jesus and Mary and various saints, and they are used, I guess, kind of as a gateway to I don't know if that's really the right way to put it, but they're used to enhance the prayer that we offer to God by giving us a visual, which for some people who, like myself, learn very visually, it's very helpful to pray with icons. And there are very specific ways that icons are written and very specific ways or very specific meanings assigned to each color. And so the reason why you typically will see the Blessed Mother in blue and Christ in red is that in traditional iconology, blue represents heaven and red represents earth. So because the Blessed Mother was, very close to God, being his mother, she is often portrayed in blue, and then Christ is often portrayed in red, like a red cloak with a blue undergarment, or a cloak that's red on the outside but blue on the inside, as a way of representing that he was God. He was, divinity, which is represented by the blue, but then became man, which is represented by the red. So there's that. Yeah, totally kind of random little tidbit of Catholic information for you, in case you were interested in iconology and colors and what they represent. So yeah, I also wanted to make a video because I recently got a mailing from a group of nuns that I had visited a couple years ago, and they're in Farmington Hills, Michigan. They're cloistered Dominican nuns at the Monastery of the Blessed Sacrament, and they are currently renovating their monastery because it's a very old building. It costs roughly $3,000 to heat the entire building for a month, which, obviously being nuns taking a vow of poverty, it's very hard for them to pay those heating bills. The reason why it's so expensive is because it's a very old building, very old heating system. So they're hoping to renovate that, and then also to renovate their chapel and make it a more fitting place for the King of Kings. And the reason why I mention this is because of a couple things. Yes, I'm asking you for money, and I know how difficult it can be to give. I know a lot of people are suffering from the bad economy in America, but these women, if you are a Christian, then you will understand how much good these women do, because they spend all day, every day praying for the world. And they have given up everything. Once you enter and make vows, they don't go home at all, ever. So they can't go home for family members' funerals, they can't go home for sacraments, they can't go home for holidays. They stay in Farmington Hills praying for you every day, 24/7. There's always someone there praying for you. And they're just really just an incredible group of women. And when I stayed with them, it really made a huge difference in my life, just in so many ways. Just having that week of silent prayer with God was really incredible. And if you can give even 50 cents is something. I'll put the website where you can find more information about them and can find where to send the donations in the doobly-doo, but it's opnuns-fh.org. So it would really mean a ton to me, and I know it would really mean a ton to them if you were able to give, again, even just 50 cents, a dollar, anything helps, because they really need to renovate the building because it is incredibly old. So thank you for listening. Again, I understand if you can't donate. If you can't donate, at least please keep them in prayer or in thoughts. And God bless, and happy Gaudete Sunday for those of you who are Catholic. Don't forget to rejoice, and DFTBA.